not yet. Now we're live. Welcome to Big Food Little Kitchen. You might notice that we're 2 minutes late, but that's because we were having a cracking show, not live. I was like, oh, look at that. Nobody is watching yet. No, it's because we were, as it turns out, nobody could see us. Anyway, but now I can redo my little intro. If you haven't been to Big Food Little Kitchen, I am Robyn. I love cooking. I'm a comedian. I'm a scientist. I love cooking. I'm clearly indecisive. And I have a tiny kitchen. I do. It's smaller than it looks here because it looks big here. But let me just tell you, ready? Like, this is it. Ready? Up against the wall. Ready? 1, 2, and we're at the end of it. That's it. And like literally it. Anyway, but I cook very creatively. I don't ever follow recipes. And I love cooking with other people. So I have brought on one of my favorite comedians in the world and her mother. So welcome Stephanie Laing, everybody. And Sue.
Let's pretend we haven't done this already once today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, listen, if you weren't watching 2 minutes ago when we weren't live, which, let's be honest, if you were watching would be creepy, because that means you were literally looking in through my window. But and you guys had a moment together. Stephanie and your mom are adorable, and they were hugging behind the scenes because that's what they do. Yeah, it's really not as cute the third time. I think
it's not as cute, Stephanie. Stop it. It's no longer cute.
Only do it if it's cute, all right? So today, I am going to be teaching Steph and Sue how to cook a lovely meal that I made up. And this is my kitchen cam, so you'll be able to see me cooking. And then also, when things go wrong, Stephanie, I have a second camera called the confessional cam, right? So I can be like, I may have messed up. Things all went wrong, and they'll be like, guys, it's fantastic right here. And then there's something, and I'm like, but I may have messed up. Oh, okay, but they'll switch. Yeah, are you excited?
Really excited.
We've got the dog back again.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, this is we've done this a few times with Steph and Sue, and in case anybody is watching, guess what, guys? It's gonna be a regular thing.
Yeah, we said that before as well.
Yes. Yeah, we did. I know, it's very exciting. Sue, can you have some excitement and surprise again? It's going to be a regular thing.
Woo! Oh my God! What? This is new information.
So what we're going to be cooking today is two things. Hello, Lisa Luna. Hello. We put up the ingredients earlier as well to cook. I will say I don't have everything, so which is awkward, but it's fine because I make up everything. Nothing is crucial. You can make what we're making if you are missing any one of the ingredients, or we can just add in stuff because I'm a big fan of like leftovers and making do with what you got. So if you are watching and you're cooking around and you have some random ingredients that you need to get rid of, type it into the chat and I'll tell you how to incorporate it into the meal.
Custard, maybe?
Custard? I mean, custard is a horrible suggestion.
That's up, Mum.
But I'm just kidding. You can have the custard after we cook it. All right, so this is what we're going to be cooking today. We're cooking two things. Heat it up and serve it after. Yeah, that is a good coin. All right, fine. All right, so what we're going to be doing is two things because I made up this pesto years ago. I don't know if you know this, Stephanie and Sue. However, I almost made it on Come Dine With Me.
Ooh, wow.
I know, very exciting. Oh, before we get started, preheat your oven. Got to get that going while we're chatting. Okay, preheat it. I know you want to know how hot. I would say like 210 right now. Preheat the oven to 210. I was getting so distracted chatting. All right, and then, and actually, no, we're going to talk about what we're cooking in a little bit, but we're going to get something in the oven while the oven is heating up. Okay. So we're going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what we're cooking and all the other bits after we do step one. So what I want you to do is get your tomatoes, your cherry tomatoes, right? tomatoes, and you're gonna cut them in half, put them on a pan.
Yeah. How many?
Amounts of anything.
Oh my God, you guys ask me this every single time we cook together, and I never have the answer. Okay,
27.
I would say 17.
What? Wow. 17.
Yeah, because that's like, yeah, I think that's good. 17 to 20.
So we might have to add a big one. Okay. I'm excited to get the big one out.
Oh no, don't do the big one. How many little ones you got?
No, don't do the big ones.
We've got 10, but they're quite
They're
big
quite
little
big
ones.
little ones. Yeah.
Oh, so you could do quarters. Well, how big? Okay, so ready? This is mine. This is how big mine is.
These are our big little ones. Stop it, Poppy.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah. I think it'd still work better than the big ones. Just cut them in half. We'll just go with 10.
Okay.
It's my fault. I didn't tell you beforehand.
No,
It's
you
all good.
didn't.
I know. Had I told you beforehand, yeah. Yeah. For two portions. For 2 portions, I would say, because they're doing 3, I would say for 2 portions, do like 10 to 15. It depends how much you like. 2 portions, 10. 10 is probably good for two portions. I love tomatoes. So tomatoes. Yeah. Tomatoes. I know. I'm trying to appeal to a British audience. Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
All right, and then you drizzle them with olive oil. I have good oil in a.
I'm running and panicking.
Yep, I know. Sue, run around.
I'm not doing anything.
All right. And then a little bit of salt. Yeah, and then stick them in the oven, but we're only sticking them in the oven for like 10 minutes while the oven heats up. Okay?
Right, I'm putting them in now.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Put them in now, and then we'll talk about what we're making. So we're making 2 things. First of all, so the pesto that I invented again when I was going to be on Come Dine With Me, and then I didn't make the cut years ago. I'm not bitter, but
you seem fine. So
I've totally let it go. Like it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I was pretending that was the first time you'd mentioned it to me. So. It's not been on your mind.
All right. It was recently. It was 2014, and I'm still pissed. But I would have been really good on it. I know. 2014. Anyway, so we're making a pesto. So we're doing like a crusted salmon, a crusted baked salmon, right? And the salmon is going to be crusted with this pesto that we're making out of juniper berries, fresh herbs, and nuts, right? Very exciting.
Okay.
I mean, that one almost sounds like you had heard it before, and then, but I haven't told you what we're making yet, did I?
No,
it's legit surprise.
Oh, it sounds so good, Robyn.
I feel like there's sarcasm, all right? Look, I know, I'm trying to find myself. Okay, so, all right, so we have juniper berries, which is, of course, the celebrated thing. Love it. Juniper berries were thought to bring magic and healing. I know, isn't that nice? Yeah. I know. I love juniper berries. I think they're very underused in culinary-ness. Although, of course, juniper berries, they don't dissolve in water. And so to get the flavor out, we're not going to do this today. We're going to, you crush them up. Or another way that you can get the juniper flavor out is, of course, with alcohol. And like the juniper berries, if you are made with Sue knows, she's nodding. What are they?
Gin.
Yeah, gin. Yeah, I know, which is the reason why I bring this up is because Lisa, who was watching, was like, if I don't have juniper berries, can I use gin? And I was like, no.
Quite the same.
Not the same. Anyway, but it is a fragrant terpene is the type of spice that juniper berries are. Which is very exciting. Don't know what that means.
Did you know that from a book, Robyn? Did you get that from an amazing book?
From an amazing book. Oh my God. Oh, there's a dog. There's dog. Dog alert. Dog alert, Stephanie. All right, so the second part of what we're doing, so we're gonna have like the juniper berry crusted salmon, and then on the side, we're gonna have this potato tomato salad in an avocado sauce. And the avocado sauce thing that I've made up that we're gonna toss it with, trust me, it tastes way better than it sounds, was inspired from Trader Joe's's goddess dressing, but it's different because I made it up. So that's what we're doing. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Are we up for this? Okay.
Yeah,
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by chopping up some potatoes. I said potatoes or parsnips. You can use potatoes, parsnips, sweet potato, whatever you want.
We've got this.
Yes. Stephanie, it's
Yeah,
before.
this is not a family program. All right. I have parsnip, potato, and a sweet potato. All right. I get it. You're making a willy.
Do we peel them?
No, you don't. I never peel them, mainly because I'm allergic to raw potatoes. Any root veg will work, by the way. I think most root veg. You say any, I'm sure you could suggest a root vegetable that would not work.
How big are we chopping it up?
Excellent question, and I will answer you.
I can't wait.
Like that big?
Oh, nice. Okay.
So like, yeah, potato salad size. All right.
Get rid of the core in the middle of it.
We should, shouldn't we? 'Cause that's nasty.
I mean, I get rid of as little as possible when I'm doing them because
What, even the parsnips, so you can get in the middle.
It's a bit woody.
I know that's wrong. Here's the thing. I cook a lot. I did technically take a cooking class in Italy for a summer, which gives me some credibility, but not much at all. So I really don't know what I'm doing. In fact, I saw somebody cutting out the middle of a parsnip. Oh yeah, my girlfriend. And I was like, huh, what's that? I've never done it before. But I think other people do, and that's like a normal thing to do. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've cut out just basically the woodiest bit in the middle. Yes.
All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna not. What are your if anybody is watching? Am I alone in cooking the whole parsnip, or I want to know what the vote is on this. I just want to know if I'm alone in this. Does anybody else eat the woody bit of the parsnip? Anybody? Can't tell if nobody's watching or if nobody agrees with me. Hello?
It is really annoying cutting
It's
out the
extra
middle.
work. It really is.
So if we could stop, that would be a
Oh, it would be.
turn on.
It's life-changing.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's okay. By the way, this is what I would say for 2 portions. I did 2 potatoes and a parsnip and half of a sweet potato. Is that? Yeah. Is that? Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There is
All right.
men-
Harold, not agreeing. Not agreeing. Wow.
Help, who's that?
Oh, I've never heard of cutting out the middle bit. Thank you. Not entirely me. Yes. I don't know what that means, but bunch. I was like, what does that have to do with?
Oh, what's yours?
So big.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good point. Only cutting out the parsnips at the middle is so
Really
big.
big. But it
Oh,
wasn't.
and Pauline, I didn't even know parsnips had a woody bit. Yes. Yes, Pauline. Yes.
well, I was going to swear at Pauline then, but it's a family show, so I won't.
Oh, parsnip.
How is it a family? The whole parsnip.
Thank
See?
you, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Good on
not
you.
really a family show. You did just make a willy out of a parsnip and 2 potatoes.
That was
Did
that
you
was
stop that?
that was innuendo. You're the one who said it. That could have been anything. That could have been a fancy lollipop.
Yeah.
Right,
Family
Stephanie.
lollipop.
Family show. Family show. All right. Fine. All right. Well, I'm excited that at least I'm not alone. Because
So where's she putting the foil on another baking?
All right. So now we're putting the root veg on foil, and we're gonna put it into the oven to roast.
Okay. With
So you
oil?
wanna again spray them in oil, a little bit of olive oil and salt, as I do with everything.
Just oil and salt.
Just olive oil, salt, yeah, and then we're gonna flavor them later. So don't go nuts on the olive oil and salt, because we're gonna start making our thing, our pestos. All right. So also when you put them in the oven, because the oven should still be heating up at this point in time. It shouldn't be. I don't know how good of an oven you have. If your oven is already heated up, then you.
Yes, it has.
Really? Your oven is already heated up.
Oh, it's like a little red light came on just as I said that.
Oh. Okay. And then salt.
We're putting the potatoes in now.
Is that
Yeah.
all right?
So what you want to do is you want to put the potatoes closest to the top of the oven. Move the tomatoes
down.
all the way in the bottom, because you don't actually want to cook the tomatoes on that high of heat. So probably another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna pull the tomatoes so they don't actually cook. We're just like cheekily trying to sun dry them a little bit. Are you having a moment?
Oh, just comforting each other.
We're both very needy.
All right, are we talking about English parsnips or Scottish parsnips?
What?
Because like Scots call parsnips or neeps. We call Swedes in England.
Oh, they're the big ones.
Oh,
Yeah, no, these are the
long. Yes, the yellow with a big,
I don't know what
bigger
they're
one.
called.
And what?
that is a.
Yes, that's what they call
A
parsnip in Scotland.
In Scotland, yes.
That's like meat.
Really? Okay, that is not what we're. Nope. Although,
No,
okay,
not
so there's a comedian, by the way, Michael Fabry, and have you seen that? Okay, he has a whole thing. I need to send him a picture of this. He has a whole thing about posting a crazy parsnip on Facebook, and that was his most liked. Yeah, look at this parsnip I have. Look at
Oh,
this.
huge. A little alien parsnip.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Don't cook.
Nope. It's gonna go to the confessional cam, but no. I should just put on. Hold on, ready? Put on the oh, I want to like. I wonder if I could just like hang it over the. That is scary. Okay, we're just gonna leave him there. Put eyes on him. He's gonna now be the Big Food Little Kitchen mascot until he gets moldy in a week. All right, so we're gonna get going now on our. So we're making two sauces. Do you in Cornwall we call Swedes yellow turnips? Yeah. To be honest, I don't think I know the difference between a turnip and a Swede. Is there one?
They look very similar. I don't tend to buy them. I'm not a fan.
Where's Harold? Google this. I feel like Harold, you're on it, right? You're using parsnips and Swede. I think that's perfect. All right, we should get going with the. Do you want to do? We'll do the pesto first. All right. So the pesto. This is the one that I made up, and what I said was juniper berries. That is important. Do you guys have a mortar and pestle?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. If you don't, you can use like a mini food processor as well, which I have and I love. Both of those will work. But you got juniper berries. So what?
She must have said, how many?
Two.
I would say that many.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going with that many. We are going with that many. I don't regret it. We're doing it.
Okay.
Now, rock salt, or like the coarser the salt, the better. So you want some salt in there. So if you have rock salt or like chunkier sea salt.
She's going in a cupboard.
I'm going in.
Oh dear. Now,
Yeah.
fresh herbs. Now, what I will say is, I have thyme. They did not have rosemary, which is very sad. They were out of it. So
in the garden.
Is that what we're showing?
I know. I feel like I need to go to the confessional cam right now and be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No rosemary. No rosemary. No rosemary.
We had so much rosemary though.
Do you? I mean, I'm just putting. So yeah, take the leaves off of your thyme. Chuck it in. So your mortar and pestle should have fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, sea salt, juniper berries, and we're gonna chuck in some oil to help it mix.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go to town. We're gonna add the nuts later. That's coming.
Going to town?
Mum's like, we're gonna go into town. What?
No, I meant like crush it. Like
Wait, we're not there yet.
What's she doing?
She's ahead of us by miles. Oh, I just bringing it on. There's only one of her. How much have you got in total in your thing?
whoop, we gotta have. Oh dear, did you see that? Cool. Let me show you. Also, we should pull the tomatoes because you don't want them to cook too much. So I have officially pulled my tomatoes. I may have left them in too much. Oops. All right. This is how much I'm going to add more time, though. You can't really see right now.
Darkness there.
I need a third camera. Oh, maybe the confessional cam. All right, ready? Oh, wait.
Okay.
I've got an idea.
A bit more than we've got then.
Should I get a bit more time?
Ready?
Yeah, a bit more time.
Oh, confessional. Yeah, but that's not. I need more time in there.
We need more time.
Basically, you want enough to coat your salmon or tofu, depending on what you're making. Sorry, that's just a boob shot there. Depending on what you're making, you want enough to coat your fish because we're doing like a crust.
Right. Okay. This is the crust, Mum.
Yeah.
So it's enough to coat the fish.
Yes. Juniper goes very well with fish. It also juniper sprigs were used to smoke fish as well for a lot of years, which I also read in that book.
Learning something new all the time.
Yeah, every day there's
All the time, all the time.
Oh,
when you're
Mum.
all the time.
Oh, you're so funny, Mum. Mum did a pun about time.
Oh, yeah. This is. I feel like Sue. Slow strides. You're not ready for comedy yet. I know.
Right, I'm gonna get this frick in there.
All right. So I am grinding up. So you should get like a rosemary thyme paste at this point in time. Yeah. Oh. Read section on regional. Yeah. Oh wait, or is that red? Red. Okay. Turnips are white with a slight purple tinge. I know. All right. So Pauline says. All right. So
Grinding.
I think I'm still confused because of turnips. Pauline says the turnips are white with a slight purple tinge. However, that sweet used to be purple. Oh, turnips. Yeah. I'm very confused. Oh, and you know what? I think nobody will ever know. Okay.
Our herbs and our juniper berries are staying very much intact.
Oh. Huh.
Because we're physically weak.
You're not. I'm pretty sure you beat. No, you didn't. You lost to Caitlin.
No, I
but
didn't.
you.
Me and Caitlin had the longest arm wrestle yesterday, and it was inconclusive. Just 3 hours of
Do you have a mini food processor?
No, we've got a big rubbish one.
Okay. You're just gonna have to keep going at it with your arms then. This is I'm worried for you. Oh dear.
It's only a little bit.
Let me see what the consistency of yours looks like right now.
It's we just sort of.
I mean, the juniper berries have squished.
Oh, that's good though. Those are the most important. Is that the juniper berries are squished. So don't worry. Okay. Mark says I may have gotten mixed up between turnips and parsnips. If it's not available on a Pizza Hut salad bar, I'm not interested. I love it. Yep. Okay. That I accept.
Do you have a workout program to build up to mixing this space?
Do you have a work? I should. Oh, that's the next thing. Do you know, actually, Baldy, at the start of lockdown, when I was trying to find myself and figure out what I was going to do in life, I actually did get my personal trainer certificate. I got A1. It was very cheap on the internet. I don't think it really counts, but I did. I did technically do it. Okay, so we're gonna do the nut portion of this now. So while Sue is working away, still going at it over there, I am going to toast some pine nuts. You guys have walnuts or do you have cashews?
We have cashews.
All right, I would toast them because you get out like the nice nutty flavor, whatever nut you're choosing.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm doing.
What's that? How many? And also,
I did too many. I will say this is too many. I did
too many.
That is too many. I did too many.
So just but the same pan with nothing.
With nothing, just dry pan.
Okay.
Also, yeah. I'm also going to put in some pumpkin seeds, maybe. Yeah. There we go.
Okay. So I've done just slightly less than you. Or maybe a bit more than the same amount because there's 3 of us.
Yeah, maybe. I put in too much salt in mine, so I have to make even more of it. Just balance out the copious amount of salt that I use. That's the thing, is that when I make up stuff, I'd say it messes up. Yesterday I made something new with you, Stephanie. Yesterday we made a lasagna using courgette as like the lasagna layers. It actually worked.
Good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Good. What's that? Oh dear. Is that?
It's their friend. Pesto slash.
Does it have a name? Okay. Well, once you've got your herbs mostly in there, I'm just gonna taste this. Oh, it's getting better. It's still too salty. Oh, I really messed up there. Oh, I feel like I should do something in the confessional at this point in time. I put in way too much salt. Like way too much salt. Like way too much salt.
Oh, fuck. Hey ho, we won't taste
way
it.
Too much salt. Okay.
We don't have to eat it.
Oh, you know what? Boop. And don't forget about your toasting seeds. I almost forgot about mine. Oh dear.
Seeds.
Seeds? You meant nuts.
You mean nuts, right?
I mean nuts.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Good. Those are done. Okay, so I need to do some damage control over here.
Has it done? What?
I'm officially pulling out a bunch of my mixture and doing more. I'm almost out of juniper berries. Too salty. Robyn, help. Oh dear, what's happening? Oh no.
Our nuts just taking longer than yours, but that's okay. That's fine.
No, but I'm starting over on the pesto because I put too much salt in.
Okay. That's hot.
Should be test hard just to see if ours isn't too.
Yeah, taste.
Whoop. Okay. Also, check on your potatoes.
What? Yeah, I just looked at them. What should they be doing?
They should be kind of browning, maybe.
Yeah, they are browning a bit. Are they?
Okay. So mine are browning quite a bit.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is actually what we're gonna do is I want you to turn down your oven. Do you have a fan oven? If it's a fan oven, turn it down to 160. And
Ours
if
aren't
it's
as brown as yours, though. Ours aren't as brown. No. Should we?
okay. Well, we still have a while. I would say if yours are this brown, if you're watching and they are that brown, I would put them a lot further down in the oven.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not like that at all.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave mine out for a little bit. You give yours another couple minutes.
Yeah.
But I would say definitely turn your oven, or do you have them on like the very top of the oven?
They're in like the middle-ish, just above the middle.
All right. If you could put them on the very top rack just for like 5 minutes so they brown a little bit.
Oh, so move the shelf up.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot something. So the other thing I will say is I put frozen spinach as optional.
Yeah.
I love frozen spinach. You get like frozen spinach little pellets, and they like just add green to anything you're doing. So if you have any, take them out so they can start defrosting, I would say. But if you don't have them, don't worry about it.
It's the best way, though, isn't it?
Chaos. I know it's chaos. I know it's because I added too much salt and now I'm panicking. Still very salty. Wow, I put in a lot of salt. Okay. So, Stephanie.
What? What do you want? What is it now?
What do we do?
All right. I'm now putting in some nuts into my pesto.
Ooh.
Our nuts aren't ready.
How many nuts? All of them?
Not many.
So not all of the ones that you've just
Well,
done.
that's because I did too many. I realized I would say an equal measure of take the amount of juniper berries and fresh herbs that you have and double that with nuts.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, so that's why I need to grind a bit of bacon now.
Yeah.
Let's say that really.
All right.
Yeah.
Slightly brown. We're not doing that yet, Robyn. We're rebelling.
We can't give up.
Why? Why are you rebelling?
We give up. Inspiration.
No, don't give up.
Cooking anymore.
Are you seriously done cooking? No, don't do that.
Okay, no, we'll keep going. We'll keep going.
Persevere.
All right, can I show you my pesto so you know what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. This is what it looks like.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, that looks good.
That does look
I
good.
wonder what ours will look like.
Very good.
Well, if you stop rebelling,
Oh, you've done
it could be yours.
So we're going
You don't want. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. All right, I now feel like it's salty, but not too salty. How are you guys doing? Are you with me still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That much.
Okay.
Mum's not weeping because I fucked up. She's weeping for joy at the cooking that's happening.
Do you keep the spare nuts? No, probably not.
I think we can eat them as a snack.
We could.
Okay, I'm going to
Do the
grind.
pounding. We're doing the pesto.
Yeah, we're grinding stuff.
I'm gonna need just like one of you guys to come away.
Come and go and speak to Robyn.
Yes, Robyn.
Thank you. I was feeling lonely. Question, because once the pesto is done, we're gonna crust the salmon, and we also need to make the other sauce, right? So once we make the other sauce, we basically do you have a little blender type thing or smoothie maker, something like this?
No, Stephanie could have brought hers if we'd known.
Well, if I
Alternatively,
that was a passive aggressive dig, Sue.
Meow, mother.
Wow. Okay. You know what? It's okay. In the meantime, then, Sue, as soon as Stephanie is done, you're gonna basically you're gonna scoop out an avocado, and I want you to mash it as best you can. Okay.
Sounds good. I can do that.
All right. I tried black grapes, so use them instead of juniper berries. Added a touch of garlic and some almonds, toasted cashews, toasted pumpkin seeds. Had a lot of fresh rosemary and some dried thyme. It's rather delicious. Wow, black grapes.
Tired black.
I not entirely. I am so impressed, and I want to try that now. Wow, impressive. Okay, so I'm going to start off on. Actually, can you check on your potatoes now as well, Sue?
We've been moved.
Yes, potato. Where's the spoon?
They've been moved. Okay, tell me how they're doing.
Ooh, they look like they're doing.
They're getting there.
They're getting there?
They're similar to how yours were when you took them out before.
Yes. I think they need a tiny.
You're like almost there then, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we move them down?
Yeah, move them down. And your oven should be on 160. All right. And if your pesto's done, let me know, and then we'll move on to the next step.
I think the pesto's done. Mum's
Okay.
crashing into it.
I think it's done.
Okay. So what I want you to do now is get out your salmon.
Yeah.
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 And then I'm trying to figure out how to, we'll put it in, and then we're going to crust it. But I also said you could do this with tofu, and I'm going to do a piece of tofu next to it as well if we have enough pesto.
Is it all right that there's skin on the salmon?
No.
You want to put skin side down in the oven.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you're going to just crust the top of it. So I'll take it over here so you can see. I think you can see there. Okay. So you want to like literally rub into it and crust it.
Cover it with a left.
Alfred now, Alfred.
That's the dog again.
Yeah, I call him Alfred when he's naughty, which is most of the time.
Can you tell the difference?
I think it's all in the tone, really.
Which is weird because I feel like when I get really angry at Pan, she gets a shorter name. So it's more just like Pan.
I go Alfred Mavis Laing, which I've decided is his full name.
Yes.
Okay, I'm crusting.
Should I add a bit of lemon juice to the avocado to stop it going brown?
If you want to, I think we're gonna mash it up anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if this is actually gonna work with the tofu, but I wanted to try it actually, so we're gonna try it. It might be. Oh. So with the tofu, I'm actually gonna slice it into thinner pieces. I'm going to show my work in a second. Okay, so what I've done with the tofu is I've actually put it into 2 thinner pieces, and I'm putting the pesto in between. So I'm going to make a little sandwich. I have no idea if that's going to work, but that's what I love about cooking, is that if you mess up, it's okay.
Yeah.
I do mess up sometimes. A lot. I just don't show it. Okay. So this is my little crusted.
Oh, it's in like a baking tray thing already.
Well, I did it mainly because I don't have an extra baking sheet.
Do we have any?
So
We have a sort of, yes, one with sides.
yeah.
One.
Yeah.
All right, but we're gonna put it in the oven at the same time.
Have you put foil under it? No.
I didn't hear, but it depends on my baking sheets are pretty gross. So and I'm doing something a little bit extra, which I know is gonna make you sad. But I'm just gonna start doing it on the side. It's because I also, confessional cam,
Yeah.
I also, I forgot rocket. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cabbage slaw as well on the side instead of the rocket spinach. So I'm just going to do that on the side, but I'm not going to tell Steph and Sue because of, I'm just going to do it on the side. All right.
So should this go in the oven?
So we're doing it.
In the oven.
Okay, if you're ready to put the fish in the oven, we can put the fish in the oven. But wait.
Okay.
Oh dear.
We put it in.
You put it in. Nope, I'm putting mine in too. Mine is in the oven. Lovely.
Okay.
All right. So what I was just telling the confessional cam, and I wasn't gonna admit it to you, is that I forgot. They ran out. They ran out of spinach and rocket at Sainsbury's. So I'm just going to do like a quick cabbage slaw, which is finely chopped cabbage with some olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and salt and pepper, which is a really simple recipe that I stole from my brother-in-law. And I love it. It's really good. And so that is it. So basically, that's all you do. You got the cabbage in there, and then you get apple cider vinegar. I know. You guys did the right thing. So vinegar. There we go. Toss it. Yeah, toss it in there. Then we got some.
This is irrelevant information, Robyn.
We're just standing being stupid.
Oh, come on. I'm sorry. All right. You got olive oil. Then you got salt. Not too much salt. And then pepper. Oh dear. And we're gonna set a timer for 10 minutes.
Oh, what? Are we doing that?
No, I just did it.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it. That's the slaw. That's gonna sit here and just ruminate and think about what it's done. That's it. Okay, now I'm back on you. I'm focused on you. I'm sorry.
Good. It's all right.
Please forgive me. What?
No. What are we doing?
Okay, so now we're making the avocado thing. So you want to clean your mortar and pestle.
You want the pestle and mortar?
Oh, should we clean it?
Well, I mean, depends how well you can mush an avocado on your own.
Oh, I've done it already with a fork.
It's been mushed.
It's been mashed.
Oh, all right. So you guys are ahead of me. Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to blend up, and by blend up, I mean do whatever, mash up some apple cider vinegar.
With the avocado?
With the avocado.
How much? What?
How much?
Oh, sorry. What's
So this is, I'm going to, okay, ready? What I'm going to tell you, I'm going to just, you can watch me pour, and then we'll estimate from that.
Yes.
I feel like the bad side of making everything up
Yeah.
is also you can, in the meantime, one of you guys can chop your parsley as fine as you can make it.
Oh,
Okay, I'll do that.
you'll do that. You do that.
Because if you have a blender, that works a lot easier.
We don't have a blender.
I get it. I'm sorry. If you had known, if Robyn was more prepared, then it would have been fun. Run out of rocket at Sainsbury's. It's really the end of times. I know. Okay, so I might have been exaggerating / I forgot. So, okay. All right. So this is how much we've got a whole avocado. This is how much apple cider vinegar. You ready?
Okay, ready. Oh, is that probably 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, that sounds perfect. and a teaspoon of lemon juice.
Okay, 2.
Okay. And then maybe like cut this.
Yes.
Okay. So now, where is it? Okay. Oh, I might actually need. No, because I was looking for it. Because then we're also adding tahini, but I think I might need to go and get extra tahini. If only I had a second bottle of tahini.
Lemon bit. We add tahini to this.
Yeah, you add tahini to this.
Whoa.
Thank
How-
you.
Oh, we summoned it. Wow, it was magic.
I did some of it. That's because juniper is magical.
Yeah. How much?
Okay.
How much tahini?
I'd say about a tablespoon or two.
Tablespoon or two.
Okay, so start with a tablespoon. Okay, start with a tablespoon, and then we're gonna taste it because
Yeah. You just have to mix in all the oily shit on the top of the tahini. Ah! Or just
Spill a bit. I think that's.
I'm just gonna spill it everywhere.
okay. Then you're gonna add a little bit of salt, but not a lot of salt. Not too much salt. Right. I'm gonna put in my frozen spinach, Bobby, right
What
here.
about fresh spinach? We've got fresh spinach.
Well, you're gonna put your salmon on top of like the fresh spinach, right?
Ooh, lovely. What? Yes.
At the end.
At the end. Okay.
So we mix that up.
Mix that up.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Doo-doo-doo.
It's
I'm gonna put in a little bit of sesame oil. If you don't have sesame oil, you can use olive oil
okay.
as well.
You want it oil. Can I put a slurp in?
I would say a tablespoon. And
Have you tasted it?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Oh, okay.
how is it, Stephanie?
Good.
Yes.
On it. I need to.
Yes. Just a nice hint of the
Yeah.
peanutty.
Okay.
Not peanutty.
I'm gonna add a little bit more lemon juice to mine.
Okay.
So like another teaspoon.
Oh, we can add a little bit. Do we add a little bit extra?
I think there's enough.
Do you think? Let's leave it at that.
Leave it, mother.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Do you think it? Does it taste good?
Yeah.
It does.
Variation is to also add a little bit of soy sauce as well, which is sometimes good.
Soy sauce.
Yeah.
I think we've got soy sauce.
I didn't defrost my spinach in time, so I'm having
You got a
issues.
bit. I have a bit.
We have a bit.
Let's
You have a
see.
bit of soy sauce. Hold on, if you want to.
Let's do it.
How much?
Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit of soy sauce to mine. Or the other one that I like adding sometimes is miso. That is like if you have miso paste, that also works well.
Oh, okay.
But it depends on. But I would go with soy sauce, just like a tablespoon of soy sauce. Also, check on your
Oh, I just did.
Just
Yes.
did, yeah.
The sample,
Yeah.
everything in the oven, basically.
Lovely, except for the tomatoes, right? You pulled the tomatoes.
Yeah, they're out. Yeah.
Woo! That was close.
Everything's nearly done.
Yeah.
All right.
We're nearly done over here, I think.
Yeah, no, we are. So you want to pull out your potatoes now, so that they can
Yes.
start to.
That's probably cooled down.
There we go.
Lovely.
I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's not going. Okay. All right, and then put them in a heat-tolerant bowl.
I know which one to move.
Put them in a heat-tolerant bowl.
Like a metal bowl or something. 'Cause if you put really hot potatoes in a plastic bowl, then they might melt it, right?
It's a china bowl.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Okay. I've dropped some on the floor. Whoopsies.
There you go. Right, so potatoes in the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, there's little bits of oil. Stab me with a knife. Yay.
Okay.
Smashed it. Okay.
Not literally, that's a disaster.
They're in the bowl.
lovely. Okay. So, hold on.
Yep. She's muted herself to room things.
Now you're gonna take your avocado stuff
Yeah.
and pour it over your potatoes.
Ooh. Ooh. Mrs. Minnie.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay.
So
And then,
That's really lovely.
yeah.
oh wait, there's a question. Oh, they have questions. Okay.
We're
Then
not
also,
Yeah, I think our ratio of avocado to potato wouldn't be quite.
that's my bad.
Yeah, I blame you
No.
for ratio issues.
I also put in my extra pine nuts.
Oh, we could put extra nuts in.
Yes,
Please
I'll
stop
put down.
it.
Yeah. Oh, show my work. Sorry. And then at the very last minute, you're going to also chuck in your tomatoes because your tomatoes are going to be a bit more fragile. So
maybe
after everything's mixed up, you want to fold in your tomatoes.
we chop them up a bit more, do we?
I think
No,
we
just as they are. Okay.
Eat this in the dining room. Can't we just sit down?
So, in theory, this should taste good. So,
It looks good. Yeah.
okay. So, I'm just going to try a bit because I don't know if it's going to.
I'm going to try one. That was a nut.
I do think the parsley would have really added something had they had any.
Well, what should we do with that?
Oh, should we put our parsley in?
Oh, yeah, you were supposed to put that in there. Yep. Yeah, mix in the parsley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty colours.
Yeah, the parsley will help it a lot. Yeah. Okay. So that's one dish. Now your fish should be almost done.
Yeah.
Your fish should have like another minute or two, so I would check on it because I don't know how big a fish you got.
I think they're probably done.
Yeah, I think those are done. They're quite brown on the outside.
Oh, yeah. I think they look done. Yeah, I think they're perfect. All right, then take them out. And then what I would do is take your baby spinach and you're going to actually put your fish on top of the baby spinach. However, of course, Sainsbury's were out of baby spinach and rocket and all lettuce of all types. I mean, it was shocking.
There were no leaves anywhere to be found.
Anywhere. There was no leaves. No leaves. Okay.
A little mound of spinach on each plate, right?
What?
A little mound of spinach.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. By the way, I don't mean to be talking crap about Sainsbury's. They were lovely. Legally, I have to say it was my fault. So,
If we're hoping to get sponsored by Sainsbury's for this shit.
to be honest, I'll be surprised if anybody is watching from Sainsbury's. Okay, So, Sainsbury's, please comment. Okay, so you have your bucket, but I'm gonna actually take some of my slaw that I made. All right, so is this too far away? Can we see this? All right. All right, here we go. So we have some slaw, where you guys have your baby spinach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then you got your potato tomato salad with the avocado dressing.
It's not where it goes. It doesn't matter. You just put it on the side.
Yeah. I also will say,
Mum's gone
no
rogue.
idea. She's gone rogue.
Yeah, she's just like whacked the salmon right on top of the spinach. That's all right, isn't it?
That's what she was supposed to do. Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I thought that's
I'm
what
just
Robin
being
said.
a terrible, terrible dickhead to my own mum.
I was saying what Robin said.
Mum was listening.
All right, and then look, this is the salmon. Look at that.
It looks great.
Looks like ours.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys did it. I will be honest. I don't know if, and then I have my tofu, which, to be honest, I don't know if that's cooked all the way.
Alfie's eating the parsley on the floor.
And then I'll just put
I might put it back in. What I was gonna say is I don't know if the potato tomato thing is gonna go with the fish. But it might not.
I believe in your instincts.
Yes,
When it comes to food.
you know what goes with what.
You do.
Yeah, but I think the two sound quite weird together, actually. I am nervous about that, but I do know that the two dishes are good separately. So if nothing else,
Either way.
but that's it. The whole thing. That is that's the dish. Is a juniper crusted salmon with a slaw and a potato tomato salad. See?
Yep, that looks fabulous.
Thank you, Sue. Thank you. Listen, if you guys, we're gonna eat it in a second, but if you have been watching, thank you so much. Let me see. Ooh. Nice. Here, I'm gonna deliver one to Caitlin. But if you have been watching, please subscribe or follow on Twitch and YouTube because we're brand new and we could use it.
I'm
And
going to
then
this a bit on camera quickly.
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm going to. I just want to give this to. Hold on a second. Here you go, babe. We got to feed the. All right, so now we're gonna try this. But can you make sure that it? Oh yeah,
It's really good.
yeah. The salmon's really good. Hold on, let me.
Eat.
I don't know if the two go together. It's not bad.
Oh, Robin, my husband just said, "Good Lord," when he saw it.
I don't know.
Which is excellent.
Okay.
Yum.
Yeah. Well, so Stephanie, we'll be back. We're I know you have a very hungry father to eat. Or is he already eating now?
I'm not sure. He's about to eat. Yes.
Very
Okay.
hungry. We've got to go and eat, Dad.
Oh, okay. That'll take a while.
Yeah. All right. So we will go. We're gonna sign off. But we'll be back. I don't know when we're gonna do it again. But follow us on Twitch and YouTube and all the things, and we will see you next time. And if you have anything you want to cook, let me know. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.